we separate people in small rooms. We are in this moment, we are in the main room, but we are separate people in small groups so that we can talk and have a better conversation. And then after some minutes, like 15 minutes ago, I will bring everybody back to the main room and we will discuss how it were, if the conversation was good, talk about the topics you guys have in your small room, okay?
Okay.
Basically, this is how TNT works. And we are now live in YouTube, right, Julia? I can see that. Thank you very much. I will create the breakout rooms. Just a minute, guys. Oh, I'm not the host anymore.
Actually, I'm not sure if I put you host again, if it's going to keep live on YouTube, so I'm going to make you co-host.
Okay,
and see
that's
if
no
you can
problem.
make the breakout rooms.
Yeah. And then after we see with Philip this problem of YouTube.
Yes.
It's better.
Can you make the breakout rooms now? See if you can make it.
Let's see.
No, right?
No, there's no option for
Okay.
that.
So
But it's okay, you can create.
Yeah, I'll create the breakout rooms. How many? Two? Like main room and one extra.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is it
Yeah,
enough?
we have few people today.
You can
Yeah,
start,
guys.
like,
So
I don't know.
I'm really excited to the Halloween topic. I don't know what Rodrigo is preparing for us, but I believe it will be a nice topic. And today's topic, guys, is the winds of change. The winds of change. I will send you guys the questions in the chat. Let's see. To everybody. All right. Can you guys see the questions?
Yes.
Okay. So I think we're ready to start.
Yes, I think you can start.
Okay, guys. So people are going to the breakout room, to the small rooms. And before we start, I would like to present myself. People that are on YouTube, my name is Gustavo. I am 28 years old. I am from São Paulo, Cajamar. I love technology. I work as a software engineer, and I love languages. That's the reason I'm here with you guys, okay? So before we start the conversation, I want people to introduce yourself. So please, can you guys introduce yourself? Maybe Bruno, can you start the presentation?
Sure, my friend. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bruno. I'm from Santos. I'm 31 years old. I'm married and I work, thanks to God. And I work in an agent of cargo company for 7 years. And I'm here to make new friends and enjoy this time and practice a little bit my English. That's all, guys.
Thank you, Bruno. Victor Pontes, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Good evening, guys. My name is Victor. I'm 29 years old. I live in Maceió, Alagoas. I'm a civil engineer, but I work as a software developer. I'm married. I have two little daughters. And I don't know, my favorite color is blue.
Thank you, Victor. Leonardo, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, for sure, man. Good night, everyone. My name is Leonardo. I am 18 years old right now. Like you, Gustavo, I really enjoy technology, want to be a software engineer, but right now I'm working like a software tester, you know?
Yeah, the key way, right? That's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's it. I live in São Paulo, capital, and that's pretty much.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Lara, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, of course. Good evening. My name is Lara. I'm 21 years old. I am from Governo do Valadares, Minas Gerais. I am a medical student, and that's it.
Great, Lara. Thais, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi guys, my name is Thais. I live in São Paulo too, in São Bernardo do Campo. I am 22 and I study international relations in Universidade Federal do ABC. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, thank you. Lorena, hi Lorena.
Hi, Gustavo. My name is Lorena, guys, like you already know. I'm 21. I'm from Mariana, Minas Gerais, and now I'm studying veterinary medicine at Universidade Federal de Lavras. That's it.
Thank you, Lorena. Julia, please.
Hello guys, I am Julia. I am 23. I study chemical engineering, and right now I'm doing an internship, but I'm actually doing it from home office, so I'm living with my parents, which you know, yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Julia. Lucas Rodrigues.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Good evening.
My name is Lucas. I'm 20. I am a student of an undergraduate degree of gerontology at Universidade de São Paulo. And I'm here because like you, Gustavo, I love languages and I want to learn more and make new friends.
Great, Lucas. This is the perfect place for that. For both, actually. Well, Duda has come.
Hi guys. Did you already present it?
No,
I'm
yeah, we
Duda.
are presented, but you can present now, please.
Okay, I'm Duda. I'm 21 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro and I study architecture in college. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Duda. Well, guys, so we are ready to start. I will read the first question that is, what do you think about changes in your career and in your daily work? Do they impact you? So let's see. Lara, can you start?
I was thinking here, and oh, sorry, my bad. Um, and I don't have a lot of change in my daily work. It's always the same. So my career too, because it's a new thing. I didn't change. Um, and that's it. I don't know.
Great. Well, let's see. Duda, can you answer? Now you have the questions.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't think about it. I think I'm I'm okay with it if the changes are good. It's okay.
Yeah, that's the most important part. The changes must be good for us. Well, let's see. Bruno, how about you? Are you there, Bruno? I think there is a problem. Lorena, how about you?
Yeah, I usually like change. Sometimes they are a little scary when we are not waiting for them, but I usually like to some changes in my life.
Great, nice. Leonardo, how about you?
Well, I think the changes are good. Sometimes they're good, and if they're not, it's gonna become like an experience. So I think it's great. Anyway.
Nice. Generally, QA and testers, they don't like when software engineer changes system. So
Yes, we really hate it actually, but it's okay. It's our job. We gotta do.
great, man. Just kidding. How about you, Thais?
Yes, I like the answer that Leonardo gave to us. Um, I think that it's good because it's a sign that we are not, how can I say, stop it. I don't know if it's correct. In time, yes. Uh, but yes, I agree with Lorena too. It's a little scary because, like humans, we like to have control of situations. Yes, but I try to put in my mind that it's life. Yes. Now, for example, in the beginning of the year, I was in a job that when I started in 2018, it was good for me, but in the beginning of this year was not making sense anymore. So that's okay. I'm not there anymore and I am doing other things now, and that's okay.
Great, nice. That's a nice example of change. Yeah. How about you? Let's see, Bruno, are you there? No, now he vanished from my screen. Okay. So, Julia, how about you?
Well, I don't think I. It depends. Like maybe sometimes it can be a change for the better, a change for a worse situation. For example, I feel like something that I wouldn't like to change would be my leader. Like maybe if I had a bad leader, I would like it. But like if my leader changes, it would be hard to adapt to a new one, or I don't know, something like this. But yeah, it depends. And I feel like I don't know. I don't remember who said it because I was, but that it makes us not be. I think it was Thais because it makes you learn new things and learn how to do things differently. So we don't usually like it like at first time, but I think it's a good thing when it happens.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Well, in my case, I won't say I like changes. I won't say like I always try to change things in my life, but how can I say? I do not avoid changes. I try not to avoid changes all the time, and I try to look to how can I say, to weight things. Oh, okay, this change may be good for me or not. So I try to evaluate things. So let's move to the next question. It is, do you prefer when things change or when things continue as they are? Whoa. Uh, let's see. Thais, can you start this time?
Of course. Well, I think that depends. Yes, like economic language here, everything depends. Because if I am in a bad situation, of course, I would like at that it changes. Yes, but if the situation is good for me, I don't know. Don't make sense to change or change for better. Yes.
Yes. But generally we don't change things that are good, right? It better not
Yes.
to change. Let's see. Lorena, how about you?
Oh, I think like Thais said, depends. We usually want things to happen as we want, but sometimes we are surprised and they become better than we thought. so we can learn from each situation. So it's good in some way. This happened to me, and on my last year, I was trying to pass on my course uh, at
Can you guys hear Lorena?
No,
university,
No, not anymore.
but
now we can.
Okay, now we can hear you back, Lorena. Can,
what are you
your
hearing?
audio was muted, but now we can hear you.
Okay, are you hearing
Yeah,
me now? Oh my
Yes.
but
god,
we
what's
could listen to the part you say some things change, and then I couldn't hear anymore. So you can summarize it, what you said, please.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I will try to put my thoughts in direction. Okay. I think we want the things happen in some way, but sometimes we worse are surprised and they become better because uh, we can learn from each situation. So it's good that things happened to me on my last year. I was in my course at Universidade Federal de Viçosa, and I couldn't uh, pass in my course there. But now I'm so happy to stay in another university that there was not that I want before, but now I'm really happy and really surprised uh, what happened to me on this year. That's it. I think it could be a good experience for us. Uh, the changes. I think that's it.
yeah, nice. That's great that you enjoy the change, right? Lucas, please, can you answer?
I think I like the changes, but a change when the change came and like obligate us to do something that we don't want to, like pandemic situation, I think is a worst thing to our life. Like I don't want to be anymore at home, you know.
Yes, I got your point, and I think nobody wants, right, guys? uh, but yeah, generally we don't like changes that are forced or something that we didn't expect. Let's see, Duda, how about you?
I I kind of I think like changes always happen, so we have to be like prepared for these things to come, like the pandemic. Like no one was expecting it, but I think I like changes, but sometimes I think like the team that is winning, we don't change. So some things in my life I just don't change because it's going well. So, but when it comes to a change, I try to adapt myself to it. So
Nice, yeah, this is a nice point to adapt. We always need to adapt. Great. How about you, Leonardo?
I agree with Duda, like about changes. I think the main point is how we're gonna adapt ourselves with this. And I think as well that changes are good. Like if we stay at the same place for a long time, I think it means that we are like in our comfort zone. So it might be a problem. So I think changes are good.
That's a great point. The comfort zone. Nice.
Yes.
How about you, Lara?
I also agree. I think sometimes a change is like a new opportunity to do new things and to discover new things and abilities that you're not knowing in yourself. You know, like in this pandemic, I discovered a lot of things that I don't usually do, but now it's like a routine. And yeah, I think it's something we can avoid. Sometimes it's going to happen, and we have to adapt it. And yeah, I think it's it. Sometimes I don't like too much because I'm kind of anxious person about these things, and I like to have a routine, like every day the things that I already put in my head. But yeah, sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah, nice to hear that. Let's see, Bruno. Bruno, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay, because there is a problem, man.
Yeah, yeah.
What
So
about
in my
you,
opinion,
man?
yeah. So in my opinion, change is part of the life, and sometimes we don't want to change, because as Duda said, when our team is winning, we don't we don't need to change, But sometimes we need to change because it's part of the life, and uh, sometimes we don't understand the change, But on the future, we will understand and we will accept this change, and and we will see that it's better that we were thinking about, So yes, the change is necessary.
Yeah, nice. This happens to me all the time. Sometimes when I think, oh, something bad is going to happen, and then I see, well, the change was for a good reason, and then I accept. How about you,
Yeah.
Julia?
Bruno, do you want to say something else? No?
No, go ahead,
Okay.
please.
So yeah, usually, like I was reflecting on your answers, and it's funny because when Lorena said about her university, it happened the same to me. Like I actually study at UFV at Vistosa, but I never planned to go there. And I remember that when I was in my last year of high school, I was like, I would talk to my mom, and I was like, I don't want this year to end because I love this. I love my friends. I love this, like going to school and seeing these people. I just love it. I don't want it to end like ever. And then I went to a university, and then turns out I passed at Vistosa, and I moved to Vistosa. Like I stayed at UFI, which is the Federal University of Espírito Santo, for 2 weeks. And then when they said I passed at Vistosa, I went to Vistosa. And then, like when I went to Vistosa, I never planned on being there. It just happened. And it's what Lara said, like it was an opportunity, to live different stuff. And like when I was finishing my studies at Vistosa, I was like, I don't want this to end, because I adapted to it, and I learned how to love it, and I made friends. So if I could have chosen to stay at my last year of high school back then, I would have, because I wanted to. Like if I made that choice back then, which I couldn't, but like if I could, I would have never met this other things that I lived. So I feel like we as human beings we resist to changing, but sometimes it's awful, but sometimes it's just like if we embrace it, it's just amazing.
Really nice what you said, Julia. I just remembered from a book. I like books, and I read something in I think you guys know this book. It's really famous. It's Who Messed Up with My Cheese. It's something like that. Have you guys heard about it?
Yes.
There are some rats and mouses. They have some cheese, and they don't want people to touch their cheese. But there is something happen, and all the cheese gonna go away, and they get in a point with no cheese at all. So I should better not talk about that because people here don't read the book, right? Anyway, the point is, guys, if we don't change, sometimes our cheese will end and we'll be with no cheese at all. If we stay like in our comfort zone and we don't move to get new cheese, we will stay with no cheese. It's a little philosophical, but that's it, guys.
I did
uh,
read. It was a good read. My sister uh, gave it to me. Gave it to me in my birthday of 18th. it was good to read.
Nice. Yeah. So for those who didn't read, I sorry to disappoint you guys. I told you the end. Spoiler. So let's move to the next question. It is, do you think that changes help to leverage careers? So if someone doesn't know, the word leverage means like to make your career to another level, you know, to up your career. So let's start with Leonardo. How about you?
Actually, it depends. I think if it's a good change, it can help. Like a new challenge, it will probably help you, like in a new position on the company. I think that would be great to leverage your career.
Nice. Well, let's see. Thais, how about you?
Yes, I totally agree. And I think that it's impossible to give an yes or a yes or no answer because it's complex. Yes, we need to analyze the situation, all the situation, but I don't know what I can answer uh, with this. I think that this is my answer by now.
Okay. Thank you. How about you, Bruno?
Yeah. So I think so, bro. I think so because if you are, for example, if you are in a if you if you are in the place that in your company, for example, and you want uh, get another level, you need to do something new. You need to change, you know. So if you do the same thing, the results will be the same. But if you change, maybe you can get a better place, you know, or not. It depends. But we need to try. We need to take risk, you know, to to achieve something in your life.
Yeah, that's nice. I just remembered from a phrase, a sentence that is being crazy is do the same thing every day and hope to achieve different results, you know. It's from, I think it's from a really smart guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. How about you, Duda?
I think I'm gonna give an example for of myself because last year I was trying to get a internship, to be an intern, and then I didn't know, like, for architecture, you for and get this intern jobs, you have to know a lot of softwares and a lot of things that I didn't know a lot. So I just decided that I had to change it. Like, I need to learn it. So I just changed all my days to start to learn this, and I think it's a kind of change. Like, you were willing to do something and then you studied hard for it. I think it's a kind of a change to an example for like daily life. I don't know.
Yeah, and it is connected to career. Like, it's really a great example for this question. Let's
Yeah.
see. How about you, Lucas?
I was thinking in it, and I was in a lecture uh, like 6 p.m. and the professor was talking about w- how she saw, like, the way the people, the nurse, do injection. It was spend a lot of money, and she changed it in her company. She was a manager, and it like save 1 million of money of in the entire year, and she was prized and everything like that. So I think with if the change if the change is good, is a good change, it will leverage your career. for sure.
Nice. It's a nice example. I don't know what happened. Sometimes there are some people and they change everything, you know. There are before that people and after that people, you know. They like have a great impact on what they do. It's really nice. And let's see, Lorena. I think Lorena had some problems. Let's switch to Julia. How about you?
I am contemplada by the other answers. Those represented me.
So, but what's your answer to this question, Julia?
Because I like the next question, you know. So, but
Okay. So,
yeah, I think it like you can never change if you always do things the same. And if you're always, you know, like taking care of the same stuff. If you're always doing things in the same way, you're always dealing with people the same way. You're not like evoluting. I don't know if it's a word, but I think you understand me. So like getting better is changing. So I definitely think it helps to leverage careers. And I like this word leverage. I didn't know it.
yeah, Rodrigo did a great job with these questions. You know, about myself in my career, talking about my career, I was thinking about it, and the moments I already told it in another TNT. The moments I learned the most were the moments I changed. You know, all the times I like ask like for the mission in my job, and then I get another position in another job, and it was challenging. Of course I was like, will I succeed? Am I good enough for it? You know, but you know, survive. And then I went to this new position, and it was always great for me. Let's say the next question. Um, it's the number 4, right? Thank you. In your opinion, what should never change? So what should never change, guys? Whoa. Let's start with Bruno. How about you?
Yeah, I think that we one thing that uh, can't change in your life is your value. You know who you are. You never change who you are. Of course, sometimes we need to change a little things, but the basis, the basis we never need to change because it is who you are. So that's it. Because the people change for everything, for money, for something that they get that they get that they won't get. So I think that that's it. The our values uh, can never change.
The values. Yeah, nice.
Values, yes.
Great. Let's see. How about you, Thais?
Oh my God, sorry. What's the question?
The question number 4. In your opinion, what are the things that should never change?
Things that think I think that's never changed.
That
Oh my God, that is
should never change.
difficult.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's different.
In your opinion, what should never change? Ah, okay, I understand now. Uh,
Sorry.
that's so complex. I don't know. I need to think more. I need to think because I think okay. I think that things that make us happy. Yes. For example, things that you like when you are a child. Yes. I think that if all of these are things that really makes us happy, and we cannot lose it on the way when we are growing up. Yes, and we need to try to apply this on our routine, our studies, our work, and things like that, because it's part of us. Yes, when we are child, we don't have a lot of influence. So that's true. Yes, that's it's what makes us who we are. So I think that uh, not have to change. Yes, I don't know if it's clear.
Yeah, so we don't have to change. That's nice. Lorena, are you there already? No, I think Lorena is still not here. It's okay. Let's see. Lucas, how about you?
I'm with
Oh,
Bruno. I
Lorena came
think.
back. Oh, sorry, Lucas. I just saw
Oh,
that
okay.
Lorena unmuted the microphone. Are you there, Lorena? Oh, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Now she's definitely not
Probably
here.
her
She
internet.
don't want to
Okay.
talk with us.
She
Yeah.
go away.
She's just watching.
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Lucas.
I'm with Bruno. Uh, we don't have to change our essence or who we are. But I think that never have to change is the human rights. Because if it changes, we are lost.
Yeah, that's a great point. And let's see. Leonardo, did you said already?
No, actually not.
So
Yeah, I'll
please.
go now. I totally agree with what like Bruno said before, that we should not change our values, like our roots from where we came from. Sometimes people gain a lot of money, for example, the money grows up to your head, and the people lost their humble, lost their lost everything. I think it's something that we should not forget about our family, about where we came from, you know.
Yeah, the roots, nice word. Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
How about you, Duda?
I agree with Bruno. I think we never should like we can change ourselves, but always for better. Like doesn't changing our principles, like the things we prioritize. I'm thinking about a lot of hard words. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I think that's it. Like we can actually change ourselves, but knowing our values, like doesn't changing that.
So, yeah, so we all agree about the values. That's a nice thing. How about you, Lara?
Yeah, I think the values is the only thing that I can think right now because I think everything in some parts need to change, when time is passing, we are growing up, we are seeing new things, so it's normal to change something. So it's hard to think about things you should never change. I find it's beautiful.
Yeah, nice. Um, in my case, I stay with Bruno as well because the values, the way we are. I believe we should never change that. And as Leonardo said as well about the roots. So I agree with you all guys. How about you, Julia?
Yes, so I don't agree like about the values. It's funny because if it was like 2 or 3 days ago, I would definitely say like yes, values, you shouldn't change them. But then like one of these days I followed this girl that she was talking about how she changed one of her values from when she was younger to now. She's like almost 40. And she was talking about how when she was younger she used to value beauty a lot. So like being beautiful was very important for her. So beauty was like one of her top values. So she would do anything to be beautiful, because it was important for her. And then as she grew older, she realized that beauty it's not worth it, like it's not a value for her anymore. So now one of like it kind of the beauty kind of changed it to health. So being healthy is one of her values now. So after she said that, I was thinking because right now I feel like I have my values and I know like my negotiable values, those things that I won't abrir mão for anything in the world. And I think that this is something you should know about yourself, but you're allowed to change it, because um, Julia, me from like 5 years ago before I went to university, I used to have some values. I didn't have some values that I have now, so like for me now being inclusive and helping people and doing something for good, like it's a value for me. I don't have a word for it, but and I didn't have it before. So I feel like we are allowed to change our values if they, as Buddha said, are for the good, if it's a change for the good. But no one changes thinking they're changing for the worst, so it's hard, but I don't know what we shouldn't change. I don't have the answer, but
Imagine. I'm
I
gonna
just
change for bad. I'm gonna change for bad.
yeah, but people don't know. Like we always think we're doing our best, you know.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
understand your point. It is like if the value doesn't work for us anymore, so there's no
yes,
problem like letting it go away and like get new values.
yes.
Makes
I
sense.
mean, it's like Bruno said, don't change who you are because of money or because of like this kind of stuff. But if you are true to yourself, I think that's it. We should
Yeah.
never like changing this, being true to ourselves, because we change, like yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say.
I think we actually change every day. We're oh my god, I am not seeing you. Okay. Now I see. I think we're always changing like our thoughts. I'm totally not the same person before like 1 year ago, 2 years ago. So I think it's important this part of my priority is my family. So I think that's really important for me. So I think everything could happen and I will still prioritize this. So I think it's kind of this, and we're always in a change. I'm nervous because I don't see if people has returned it.
No.
I think, like Thais said, everything depends because I'm thinking now, and like my grandma, she grew up in a different world, So I would not say to her now, and no, you need to change this because it's better. The way that you thought uh, years ago is completely wrong. I would not do it, even it is for better in kind of way. But yeah, it's a different, how can I say, tradition or something like this. So I think it's with time we see different things. So everything depends.
Yeah, great point, guys. So now I will bring people back to the main room so that we can discuss with everybody. So we have still 1 minute. And before people get, let's see, there are some questions yet. The question number 5, what change in your career most impacted your personal life? Well, this is kind of the same, I guess, of the other. Does anyone want to answer this question? What change in the career most impacted your life? No.
Maybe we can answer with the 9. No, there's one the 9
The
that
night.
is personal and professional. I don't want to answer it because I don't thought of it, but I think it's we have more to say.
I agree.
Let's see. What's the question number 9 is what's the most incredible change you have ever gone through? Oh, this is
Can
really
I
deep.
answer this one? I want to answer this
Yes,
one.
please.
It's because I know the answer. Because it's easy for me. Like definitely, if he was going to the university, not because of going to the university and studying chemical engineering, but it was because of the people I met.
Mm.
Like people I met, because like my family is like kind of middle class. We never had any money, like big money issues. I never had any personal problem in my life with my family because we have always been like stable. And And when I went to Vistosa, I met so many people that were so different from me, like people from many different places with like different situations in their houses, with like parents with problems like abuse, alcohol, and like big money issues. I don't know, like every kind of people. And then like when I met these people and I realized like, oh my gosh, the world I live in is not the real world, like. And then it changes my life like in a completely huge way, like I can't even explain it. Like all my friends that knew me before I went to Vistosa, of course not like a click, it was like a process. But like people who knew me before, they are always like you're not the same person, So it was definitely the university environment.
I
Great. I
just
agree
love
with
it.
you.
Elida's comments. Please read it, Julia.
Yeah. Take a breath, Julia.
Sorry, Julia, don't be mad with me. But it's really hard understand you. Sorry.
You guys,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but it's
I
good.
think that I am processing the first sentence that you said.
But seriously, it's really
And
good
it's
when you
great.
talk like this
Yes.
because we train, I
Yes.
was seeing a TED talk this week and the guy speaks so fast. I remember, oh, I can understand because Julia speaks like this, you know?
Yeah, I think it's kind of thing that she don't notice. It's just automatic and
Yeah,
kind of
no, like
funny.
I know I talk too fast. I know it's a fact because people tell me all the time. But yeah, I do this in Portuguese. Like in Portuguese, it's even worse. But when I am like happy about something, like for example, I was talking about something I'm passionate about, I get like, and I talk faster. I'm sorry.
Julia, you are a really hard listening test.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. But I hope it helps in some way.
It helps, and
course.
it's my goal to be like you and speak like you.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's my goal as
it's
well.
beautiful when you sing.
One day I will get this level.
No,
I wish.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why Elida doesn't go to my TNTs anymore. Elida never went to my TNT. Again, it's been a while since you didn't show there, I know why now.
For Elida or me, I always confuse when people say Elida.
Elida.
But Julia,
guys.
it's not a thing to be sorry. It's a good thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course it's a good thing, guys. And I have a tip for you guys. If you want to be like speaking like Julia, come more times to TNT, Come more times to TNT and this is like a merchant, guys.
A good thing, bro.
Yeah.
Good sales.
I also feel like in Europe when or in London when Julia speaks, because it's really fast. And I have some question. I would like to ask people from the other room. How was it? How was the conversation? Did you guys enjoy it? And first, I would like to hear from Eduardo because it's his first time here. So, did you like Eduardo?
Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Because it is opportunity to practice. Sometimes I'm envergonhado. How can I say envergonhado? I don't remember.
Shy? You get shy?
Shine.
Shameless.
Shy, yeah.
Shy, embarrassed.
Shine is the best.
Shamed.
Okay. Shame. Okay.
Shameless, shine.
And I think this is a great experience. I was a little afraid to participate in this talk to talk, but right now I'm so excited to be part of this every day.
Great, thank you. How about you, Elida? Did you like?
Yeah. It was amazing. Amazing conversation. And that's it. I don't have too much to talk today. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. Well, how about you? How was the conversation in your room?
It was really nice. We couldn't answer all the questions because was deep questions, so we take a few time answer each one. But it was really good, really interesting. I hope we had like a second round about this topic to discuss more about.
I agree with Wellington.
Great, guys. So if you at the end, you guys will receive a form. So you guys put there that you want to have like another TNT with the same topic. We would like it. How about you, Ana? Ana Beatriz?
I really like the conversation. I was in the same room with the Wellington and Eduardo. It was amazing conversation. We just answered three questions because we don't have time to answer all these questions, but it was amazing.
Great, thank you. Yasmin, are you there?
Yes,
Yasmin, basically, people in your room, they like changes or they don't like changes?
like changes.
Oh, great. How about you? Do you like it? Why?
I like it. I think very important change. Um, I think I think the people to 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 win um, new I air to get win air. Não sei. Ganhar novos ares, que eu quis dizer.
Oh, yeah.
I believe very important change.
Yes, thank you, Yasmin. Guys, I think the TNT is over. I would like to thank you for being here with us this night. Again, Rodrigo couldn't, participate today because of his class, but he sent us a message. Next week, the topic will be Halloween, so I'm really excited about it. And please answer the feedback, subscribe more times to more TNT, and to participate with us, guys. For me, it's a
Can I
pleasure to
say
be here.
only
Yeah,
something, guys?
please.
Upload your Zoom app because if it's Halloween,
Top Wellington.
maybe we can, do our own customers here
Our
on
big
Zoom.
party.
Yeah,
Uh,
nice idea.
So
Happy
upload
hour.
your Zoom.
Ah,
Happy
yes.
hour,
Yeah,
Joe.
like
Oh,
Lara.
Great
like
idea.
Lara.